National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Well, fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a...
And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, He's proven to be really hard to beat.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Right back to Kelce again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
48-yard line.
On third down, Mahomes. A short throw, taken in by Kelce. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6.
At the Eagles' 17-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's made by Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
That penalty is declined.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7.
Carson Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 33, here's second and a yard. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Chiefs offense ready for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Will be brought down inside the 25. Andrew Makuba up from the safety spot to make the stop. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Short pass taken in by Kelce. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Moving to his right. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big play for KC. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Smith. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts again. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one caught by Mechie. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. On the ground, this is Hunt. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Mahomes. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
A short throw taken in by Kelsey.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. It is 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw again. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And into traffic, but taken in. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down. And
throwing is Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Eagles 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. This one is caught by Dodson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock to stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
47-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Man in motion is Brown. To the air again. Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Now a carry for Hunt. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He's got a man. That's complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Punt. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, here's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball to the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Hurts will try it again. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hurts again. Escaping to his left. He runs with it. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith.
Complete to Devontae Smith. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
A A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That's just a brutal miss, especially on 3rd down. If he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, 1st down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target. And he's not there in time to reel it in.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
Man, Mike, I'll tell you, halfway there, I thought that ball was going to run out of steam. He ended up needing a little bit of help from that crossbar in the end, but he got it. When it's on target, you give yourself a chance, and boy, did he deliver.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will score! Game on! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game. And now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for two here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now...
He tries to make a break for the goal line, but they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Working his way out left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion. But there's a little hesitation for one reason or another. And by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, Mahomes. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Cooper DeJean deep to return. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Hurts to throw. That one pulled in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from 37, here's second and 3. Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
A short throw taken in by Goddard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
To throw is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Now Hurts. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Dotson, the man in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 brings up second down.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Open man downfield is Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
A first down throw for Hurts. Now he takes off. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Now, first and goal. Hurts going to keep it on the option. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
Second and inches. To a knee goes Mahomes, and that should wrap it up. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.